I'm very happy to be here. It's great to be among fellow poets talking about the environment. We need to do this more. Shouldn't we begin civic meetings with these kind of poems? Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice? I'm going to read, this is a little photograph of a tree in the middle of nowhere that I'm going to write a poem, I'm writing a poem about. I am interested in sort of three things on this topic. The denial of the general population to some extent. They're changing a little bit. The second thing is new technologies that could help us. Our fires are often started by power lines that have been felled by trees and things. If the power lines were close to home in something called microgrids, we may not have these problems. And this is something we need to develop. The last thing I want to talk about is sort of a subject of this poem, and that is how things survive in nature. They don't necessarily wait for us to preserve them. They don't necessarily want to be restored. What they do is adapt. You know that a number of animals and plants are actually moving north to try to deal with more rain and coolness. And this is a tree that I found almost in the middle of nowhere. It's a desert, semi-desert landscape. It's green, it's thriving, and I have the poem spoken by the tree about what is it doing there, okay? It's called Fresh Tree. And there's two or three things you need to know about. There's a bird in this desert climate that puts nasty seeds from mistletoes on trees and causes them to die. This is a phainopepla, right? And they wouldn't be so vulnerable if they had more water and were stronger. The other thing I want to talk very much is that trees communicate to each other. They can send out pheromones about dangers from invading bugs, and they can try to put more bark and sap on themselves to prevent it. So trees are actually talking to each other. But this guy has he probably has somebody to talk to. Okay, so a fresh tree. We won the lottery. Cone, nut, sprout, root, drilling down to damper depths, without contaminations, deprivations. I might be sipping near a wedged stone, or alongside a thin crevice with weepy face. No bird has stuck me with rank seed of mistletoe. Tree sprouts nearby aid me. My scaffolds are out, framework set. I'd best be pruned, limbed up, fire-skirted. Still, I've made a start. Summer grinds on our only season. Heat settles in and won't let go. But I'm free of bushy dangers, chaparral that would stab me with leafy flames. I have a chance, adapting, rather than reviving old tired stuff. Who knows if I've got the molecule for a heartier needle, more obdurate bark, marathon breather with lungs of steel, camel-like in thirst. I'm tested here, a much bigger lottery. Chancy changes to meet the drought head on. Thank you.